Alright guys, what's going on? It's Shram here and welcome back to another video I got for you guys today. Today we are going to be attempting to rebuild the Indianapolis Colts. This team's a bit rough, especially on defense, but I'm going to get right into this one. This is the Colts team, obviously led by Andrew Luck here and T.Y. Hilton, you know, the two probably best players on this offense. Jack Doyle isn't bad, they gave him an 86. Okay, he's not bad actually. They have a very, very average offensive line. Jack Mewhart and Ryan Kelly normally are people who I trade for very frequently because they're pretty good. But Anthony Costanzo, he's 29 years old. He does have quick development though. There's a chance he stays for at least a season. Maybe I'll trade him after the season then. But the right side of the line has nothing going for it really. You know, obviously I mentioned earlier they have T.Y. Hilton, who's pretty good. Quick development, 27 years old. He's at least probably going to stay on the team this whole time. But other than that, I mean, Dante Moncrief isn't bad. Kamar Aiken is decent. Frank Gore, he's pretty old, but he's a beast. But I am definitely going to look to trade him or something or replace him somehow. And the defense is actually pretty bad, if I had to say so myself. The linebacker core did get better in their offseason, though, because John Simon, Jabal Sheard, Sean Spence aren't awful. I would still look to draft a middle linebacker after this season for sure. But Clayton Gaithers isn't awful. Darius Butler is definitely not going to start. Malik Hooker is. I forgot about him, to be honest. So Malik Hooker is going to start. Cornerback core is not the greatest, but Rashawn, is that your first name or Rashad? Yeah, it's Rashawn. Okay, Rashawn Melvin has definitely surprised people in the actual NFL so far. He's been playing very well. But anyway, Vontae Davis is their #1 corner, who is 29 years old. I'll probably keep him for at least the first season and see what happens from there. But Jonathan Hankins, I think, is going to come in and start. He's 25 years old. He's not bad. I definitely need some different defensive linemen or something. I don't know. But I'll figure something out, and I'll see you guys with a couple trades. Sean Spence, Darius Butler, and a 3rd rounder for Jay Ajayi. Kamar Aiken, Rashawn Melvin, and Scott Tolzien for the 49ers 1st rounder. Marcus Hunt and Chris Culliver for the Cardinals 1st rounder. Jacoby Brissett, Frank Gore, and this win guy, I'm sorry, I don't know his first name, for Devontae Parker. Al Woods, Jabal Sheard, and Denzel Good for the Bengals 1st rounder, and Russell Bodine. I didn't really expect that to go through, if I'm honest, but Robert Turbin, Christine Michael, and something George for Danny Shelton. Grover Stewart, I think his name is, a 1st rounder, and this Jackson guy for Gary and Conley and Kalishi Osemele. Hassan Ridgeway, Daryl Morris, maybe, and a 5th rounder for the Jets 1st rounder. I traded for Danny Shelton earlier because I thought the Colts had a 4-3 defense, but it turns out they have a 3-4. So that's fun. So I'm trading Jonathan Hankins here. I'm sorry. I kind of like Jonathan Hankins, and I know he just came over to the Colts, but I'd rather have Danny Shelton in this case. So I'm trading Jonathan Hankins, a 2nd and a 3rd next year for Ryan Shazier. This is the team for the first season. I don't think it looks too bad. Definitely upgraded, I think, because the offense got better. I just got Jay Ajayi, got a much better O-line. I mean, it didn't change that significantly, but we definitely did upgrade because we got Russell Bodine and Kalichi Osemele, and they are pretty big upgrades there. Andrew Luck, of course, is still the quarterback. We got Devontae Parker playing the #1 receiver, and I have T.Y. Hilton in the slot because I think he can really go off there. And Devontae Parker, I hope, can do well at the #1. And here's the defense. Let me just, actually, I think that just messed up my whole wide receiver situation, didn't it? It did, so let me just change this quickly. It doesn't take long. Just have to go like that, and then we're good. Okay, so now it's back to where I wanted it to be. But here's what the defense looks like. I think the defense is upgraded with the whole Ryan Shazier thing, and with Gary and Conley over there and Danny Shelton. Other than that, I think that the defense is kind of the same, but let me just address this too. I know I could have just switched this scheme to be a 4-3 because, you know, I had 2 defensive tackles, Jonathan Hankins and Danny Shelton. I could have just switched the whole scheme to being a 4-3, but the rest of the players didn't really fit with that. Like, both these outside linebackers are more of 3-4 guys. Actually, I'm not really sure about him. He's more of a 3-4 guy. I mean, what's his coverage like? Yeah, he's really bad coverage. So I think he's more of a 3-4 guy for sure. And the defensive ends are more of a 3-4 kind of scheme thingy. At least Henry Anderson is. I'm not really too sure about Barkevious Mingo because he's a speed rusher, but I'm not really sure how that works in the different schemes. I don't know. But John Simon is more of a 3-4 outside linebacker, so I'm just going to keep it in a 3-4. I'm sorry, Jonathan Hankin fans. I know he's a pretty solid young player. He's not bad, but Danny Shelton's just a bit better because he has quick development and they're like the same overall. But anyway, yeah, here's the team. And now I'm going to change the sliders and then sim to the midseason. At the midseason mark here, we are 4-4. You know, not awful. At the 3rd week, we were 0-2. So, you know, I guess we stepped it up a little bit. Taking on the 1-6 Texans. All right. Here's the experience. Doesn't look bad, really. I mean, Devontae Parker looks like he's doing pretty decently, if I had to say so myself. Check out the defense, though. Any rookies going off? This guy has 3K. Gary Conley has 5.3K. I think this guy's a rookie, too. He has 4.6K. Is he? Yeah, he's a rookie. Okay. Vince Wilfork. Why did we sign Vince? What? Why? Why did we sign Vince Wilfork? I'm going to cut him. All right, hold on a second. Let me sign another defensive tackle that's not him, because I don't want Vince Wilfork. I definitely don't want him starting. So let me sign... Let's just sign this guy, because this guy's not bad. He's a rookie, and he's 26 years old. Okay. Anyway, he's not horrible, and he's going to come behind Danny Shelton, right? Yeah, okay. So I'm definitely a lot more okay with that. But yeah, there's the team and everything. Check out the division, though. We are actually in a decent, position to make the playoffs, considering this division's really bad. We have to beat the Jaguars, though. I'm not even too sure if we play the Jaguars yet, but we definitely have to beat them at some point. But I'm going to scout these players. Actually, I have to bring back some people. Forgot about this. Fonte Davis. How much money do we have? That's the first question. 66 mil? Ooh. He only wants a 1-year deal? What if I give him a 2-year deal and bring this down? I'm actually not going to negotiate with him yet. I'm going to wait to see how he plays. Same thing with Adam Vinatieri. I'm not going to negotiate with him yet. Jack Mewhort for sure I'm bringing back, though. Let's just bring back the people I really want to. Barkevious Mingo I'll probably bring back, just because if I draft a guy, I can just trade him, and I'm sure he doesn't want that much. Ooh, actually. Decent sized contract here, but I'll give it to him if he wants it. He does want it, alright. And Russell Bodine I would like back. Dante Moncrief is another one of those guys that I don't really need. He's coming back. Alright, Dante Moncrief, how much do you want? Honestly, not even that much. I'll bring back Dante Moncrief, and then I can always trade him if I draft a wide receiver, which I will probably do. But everybody else here, like Adam Vinatieri and Vontae Davis, I don't know. I don't know yet. So I'm going to send to the end of the season, see how they play, and then, I'll catch you guys back up at the end of the season, and hopefully we're in the playoffs. At the end of the season, we actually made the playoffs. We went 9-7, and we have to take on the 9-7 Chargers. Check out the division, though. We are 9-7. The Titans came back a lot. They went 8-7-1. I think they were like 1-5-1 or something at the midseason, or 1-6-1. I think it was 1-6-1. So they did very well, after that. So let's check out the playoff schedule, though. Let's see who we ended up beating and stuff. 2-2 in the preseason. We lost our opening 2 games. We did beat the Browns, though. We lost to the Seahawks. Not even by that much, to be honest, though. Beat the 49ers, lost to the Titans. Then we beat the Jaguars and the Bengals, lost to the Texans, beat the Steelers. Went on a nice 4-game win streak there. Lost 2 in a row here, and then beat the Texans. I want to see what the Titans' schedule is all about, because they started off very badly. Yeah, they started off really badly. They lost their first 4 games, my bad, tied, and then won, and then lost. And then they just went on a nice win streak near the end of the season there. But anyway, let's check out the stats. How are we doing? Aaron Rodgers wins MVP. How did Andrew Luck play, though? Not that bad. 4,400 yards, 29 touchdowns. I would like the interceptions to be lowered, but that's decent, I guess. I could take it. Rushing, Jay Ajayi did pretty well, 1,241 yards with 10 touchdowns, but Marlon Mack gets 12 touchdowns out of the backup, but 6 fumbles for Jay Ajayi is actually a bit much. Receivers, though, Devontae Parker gets over 1,200 yards, T.Y. Hilton gets over 1,100 yards, Dante Moncrief really didn't do anything, and Jack Doyle did decently. Blocking, how is this? Should be decent, right? Ooh, maybe not. Clicchio Semele and Anthony Costanzo let up a decent amount, but Russell Bodine, Jack Mewhort, they let up some too. It's alright, though, I guess. Defense, Ryan Shazier gets 138 tackles, not even that bad. 114 from Clayton Gaithers. Tackles for loss, we got 5 from John Simon and 4 from Danny Shelton. Sacks, we got 16 from Barkevious Mingo. I don't understand what's up with him in Sim, but he does very well in Sim for some reason. Interceptions, 5 from Vontae Davis. I think he definitely deserves a contract there. 4 from Ryan Shazier, 2 from John Bostick, Malik Hooker, Clayton Gaithers, and Gary Conley, and then 1 from Quincy Wilson. Do we get any touchdowns? Any touchdowns? We did not get any. That's alright, though. We were 7th on offense. Not that bad. How was the defense? Was it decent? 13th. Actually, not even bad either. So, is Andrew Luck in this? I don't see him. AFC Offensive Player of the Year. He actually is in here. Comes in 7th. Defensive Player of the Year. Ryan Shazier is up there. I thought, what's his name? Barkevious Mingo would have been near the top here, but he wasn't. That's okay. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Marlon Mack comes in 7th. Okay. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Terrell Basham and Gary Conley both make it. Not bad at all. Check out the experience, though. Looks like it might be decent. I mean, we didn't really get that many awards. What am I saying? Devontae Parker, though, is 43K. Why does he have so much? Did he go to the Pro Bowl? He did go to the Pro Bowl, and he got 32,000 from that. Not bad. Check out the defense, though. Barkevious Mingo, only 11K. He had 16 sacks and only gets 11K. Really? Okay, he went to the Pro Bowl too and didn't get like anything. All right, well, here's the defensive experience and here's the offensive experience. Once again, I'm going to spend this and I'll see you guys in the game. Here's a look at the team before we go into the game. You know, some people got pretty upgraded. Like Devontae Parker here is an 88, but a 90 with confidence and everything. He's looking pretty decent. Let's check out the defense though. Barkevious Mengo is confident. I think he's the only one on the defense that is confident. But Gary Conley goes up to an 81, not bad. Nobody really goes up like tremendously, but let's get into the game here against the Chargers. Hopefully we can win. What are the overalls all about though? We are an 81, they are an 85, so they definitely have the overall advantage. Actually, I'm not going color rushes. I forgot about that. I don't go color rushes anymore in this. But how insane would it be if the Colts make it to the Super Bowl the first year in this? That would be remarkable. But anyway, if you guys are still watching, this is actually pretty early in the video. I think this might be one of the first times I made the playoffs the first season. But if you guys are still watching here, comment pizza. I had pizza for lunch. So comment pizza. Well, I mean, I kind of had pizza for lunch. My girlfriend got pizza and couldn't finish it, so I ate the rest. But yeah, comment pizza if you guys are still watching. Thank you very much if you're still watching. And yeah, hopefully we can beat the Chargers. 30-15, pretty sure we lost. 30-21. We did lose. We definitely brought it back, though. But yeah, obviously, we lost pretty much the whole game. We were losing. Phillip Rivers looks like he had a really good game. 4 touchdowns, 267 yards. Andrew Luck didn't play that badly, I guess, but not that many touchdowns, my man. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to go with this one. Rushing, though, Melvin Gordon did decently, but Jay Ajayi definitely ran better. Receivers, Keenan Allen did all right. Melvin Gordon, Tyrell Williams each had a touchdown. There's more touchdowns than that, too, but I didn't really feel like checking. Ryan Shazier had 11 tackles. Gary Conley had 11 tackles. Henry Anderson had 2 tackles for loss. Melvin Ingram and Joey Bosa each had a sack, and there were no interceptions, but sadly we lost. We never signed Vontae Davis, but I'm going to extend a contract to him now because he definitely played very well. I want to try to get him on like a 2-year deal so he ends the rebuild with the Colts here. Let's see if we can get him for 10 mil cap hit exactly. He is coming back to the team. All right, so we did sign back Vontae Davis, but Adam Vinatieri I'm actually going to withdraw the offer from, along with this guy and pretty much everybody else on the team. I don't really want any of these guys. I'm just gonna. I don't think the computer will franchise tag any of those guys for us. But I'm just going to send him into free agency here. Hopefully there's some decent players. I think we have like 20 mil or so in cap room. We can bring in someone decent. 25 mil. Anybody here that I want? Doesn't really look like it. This is pretty much how it is all the time. I mean, Jeremiah Tauchu is not bad, but I kind of want to draft an end, and Barkevious Mengo played very well. So I don't think there's a reason to switch him out just yet. Yeah, I don't want anybody here. All these guys are kind of normal and boring, so I'm not going to take anybody here. But I am going to go into the draft, and then I'll see you guys there. We're in the draft now. I don't think I want anybody this early, so I'm just going to go right to my pick. There's a linebacker I kind of want, and he just went. So I'm not really worried about the linebacker. There's a quarterback here that's actually really good, but I'm not going to take him. This guy's going to have superstar, but I don't want him, I think. Andrew Luck is good enough. I don't want to trade Andrew Luck. So I'm just going to try to figure out who I want here. I might trade this one down. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to trade away this pick, and probably my next one. I don't really want any picks right here, and that's easy enough for me. So Threadskins, thank you for that. So my next pick here, I think I'm going to trade away as well. Yeah, I'm going to trade this one away, and then I'll probably take a player with my next pick. So let's trade this one away for, that's 3 second-rounders. 1 this year, 2 next year. That's interesting. But I think I might do this with the Ravens. That's 2 first-rounders. Ooh, alright, there's some decent picks here. I'm actually going to go with the Cowboys here because I get a first and a 4th. So, I'll take that. Well, that's next year. I mean, I get a first and a 4th next year. So, I'll do that, and now I'll probably take a player. This pick is going to go to Matt Mills. Doesn't look bad. He's an early first rounder. Maybe if he's really good, he can come in and start. I hope so. 77 with normal. He's not that great, but maybe he'll still start. I'm not sure. I'm going to draft Michael Anderson with this pick. He looks pretty decent. He's a mid-first round wide receiver. 74 with slow. That was a terrible pick. This guy's an early second rounder, but I know he has superstar development. I'm in like the late first round, so I'm taking him here. Are you good? 74 with superstar. I think he is going to come in and play strong safety for us, and I can probably trade Clayton Gaithers then for like, I don't know, some other position that I need. This pick is going to Shanard Harkey. I don't know. He looks pretty decent. I mean, he's an early 3rd, and I'm in, like, the mid-2nd, but I'm going to take him anyway. 78 with normal. Okay, at least you don't have slow, but I'm not entirely sure if he's going to start. With this pick, I'm going to be drafting Ronell Morris. I don't know. He's really young. He's a 3rd-round talent cornerback. These guys are usually decent, so let's see what he's all about. 78 with normal. pretty underwhelming draft so far. This pick is going to a running back, Desi Gurley. He looks really good for a 4th round talent, so I'm just going to take him here. 79 was slow. All of these, that was an excellent pick though, because he's ranked 10th, but he has slow development. That sucks a little bit, but I'm actually okay with this because he can just be the backup, and he's actually really talented. Most likely rounding out this lackluster draft here, I have a couple more picks. So Antoine Pettigrew is my middle linebacker. 70 overall with normal. Not that good. This draft has been very boring. The best player we drafted, I think, was at safety, was Superstar. But even then, he wasn't even that great. So I hope my other guys are still here. There's like 2 other picks or so that I kind of wanted. Let's see. Draft board. Anyone still here? I have 2 more picks. Okay, Walter Rowland looks decent. You know, decent wide receiver. Are you any good? 69 with normal. He can absolutely fly, though. He's actually pretty good if I were to like user this team. And this next pick is probably going to go to a guard. And if he's good, he'll probably come in and take Anthony Costanzo's spot, unless he got drafted. He actually did not. So Farrell Rush. All right, you good? 71 with normal. Decent. I don't know how that's an excellent pick, but that's a decent pick. I'll take it. Clayton Gaither's a first this year and next year for Danielle Hunter. Dante Moncrief, Henry Anderson, and a first rounder for CJ Mosley. This is the team for the 2nd season. I definitely think it's better. I don't really know if the offense changed. I mean, I signed this fullback, but other than that, I think the offense is the same. But the defense is definitely a lot better. We got Danielle Hunter here now. We got CJ Mosley up here. Starting this rookie strong safety, and we have another rookie starting down here. So I think this team definitely has some potential. I definitely think we can make the playoffs once again. So let's sim to the midseason mark, and I'll see you guys there. At the midseason mark here, we are 4-3. I mean, pretty much on the same path that we were on last year, but we have to bring back CJ Mosley at least. Let's see who else is here. Jay Ajayi, Danielle Hunter, Devontae Parker, Ryan Shazier, Danny Shelton. Okay, decent group of people to bring back. We have 50 mil. We can definitely get it done. CJ Mosley has 98 tackling. Holy crap. Okay, he's coming back to the team. Jay Ajayi. Hopefully he can come back to the team. I don't know why I was going to say Danielle Hunter there. Jay Ajayi's coming back. Danielle Hunter, I do want back. I would definitely like him to come back to the team. Is he? He is coming back to the team. Devontae Parker, another guy that is... Look, his stats are very good for being 6'3", 91 speed. I was going to say another guy that's very important to the team, but then I just got sidetracked with his stats. Ryan Shazier, 90 speed, of course, you know what that's all about. And Danny Shelton, last guy I want to bring back here. I hope we can please come back to the team. He is coming back to the team. Alright, so that is all the people that I wanted to bring back. So we are 4-3. Let's check out how the team's playing here, though. 8K from Andrew Luck. Not bad, really. Alright, I'll take it. 5K from this guy. 5.8K from that guy. Rest of the offense looks alright. Check out the defense, though. Nobody has, like, a lot. This guy's 5.6. How about this corner? 4.6. Not bad, but not that amazing. So I'm just going to... Maybe I might spend it on the wide receiver. I don't know yet, actually. I probably won't. I'm just going to scout these players, and then I'll sim. Actually, let's check out the division. We are at the top of the division once again. Alright, I almost forgot that. But anyway, I'm going to scout these players, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. At the end of the season here, we just barely clutched out a playoff berth, going 8-8. We lead the division, though, in a 3-way tie with the Jaguars and the Titans, and the Texans are 6-10. I don't know why the Texans aren't doing well. They're not that bad. But anyway, check out the schedule. I always forget to show you guys that we didn't cheat. But 2-2 in the preseason. Starting off the season 4-0. Alright, that was a good start, but then we kind of fell off a little bit. Looks like we have some decent points scored, though. That's not that bad. You know, then we beat the Jets. We lost to the Titans, Redskins, Cowboys, Titans again. Okay, that was a bad string of games there. Then we had a nice 3-game win streak and then lost to the Dolphins. But we did 35-0 the Raiders. Okay. Anyway, though, let's check out the stats. Aaron Rodgers wins MVP again. Okay. Andrew Luck, though, not bad at all, really. 4,700 yards, 35 touchdowns, much better than last season. He also threw 1 less interception, so that was a pretty good season from him. Jay Ajayi, I almost said Todd Gurley, because I was thinking of the cornerback we drafted. No, was he? No, the running back we drafted. This guy, actually. His name was Gurley. And then there's another dude in the draft this year named Gurley, so I almost just said Todd Gurley by accident. But Jay Ajayi, over 1,200 yards, 8 touchdowns, not bad. Receivers, Devontae Parker gets over 1,000, as does T.Y. Hilton and Shannard, I don't know, something Harkey. Got 3 1,000-yard receivers, not bad, but Devontae Parker gets 12 touchdowns too. Pretty good season there. Check out blocking. Maybe it's decent. 23 sacks lit up by Cleachio Semley. Why? How did that happen? Anthony Costanzo's not playing that well. Alright, anyway, CJ Mosley, 134 tackles, not bad. 105 from Brian. Wow, he's the strong safety. That's actually a lot of tackles from him. Tackles for loss, though, 9 from Danny Shelton, 4 from John Simon. Sacks, 13 from Barkevious Mingo. He's having actually a really good rebuild here. Where's Daniel Hunter? Only 5? Okay. Interceptions, 6 from CJ Mosley, 4 from Vontae Davis, 2 from Ronnell Morris, Malik Hooker, and Garion Conley, and then 1 from John Simon. I haven't even tried to pronounce this guy's name yet, so Modricus, I don't know, Modricus Bryan, alright, and Ryan Shazier. I'm just going to call this guy Brian. I think that's easier. Let's check out touchdowns, though. Do we get any? We got 1 from Ronnell Morris. Not bad. We were 4th on offense. That was the defense. Might have been decent. Who knows? 7th. Okay. I don't know how we went 8-8 then, but the Packers went 8-8 as well. Alrighty then. Andrew Luck actually comes in 4th. Leonard Fournette comes in 5th. Ooh, there's Todd Gurley. Look at him. I was just talking about him. AFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Leonard Fournette. Andrew Luck was so close to winning that. That would have been nice. Defensive Player of the Year, CJ Mosley comes in 2nd. That would have been a nice award to get. Oh, hold on a second. The Browns went 8-7-1. Wow, the Browns never have like a winning record in like 3 years if you don't do anything with them. Okay, anyway, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Desi Gurley actually comes in 3rd. Shenard Harkey actually comes in 5th. I think he's the wide receiver. Okay, I wish that was a little bit more, but that's okay. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Brian comes in 3rd there. Ronnell Morris comes in 6th. Not bad, I guess. Check out the experience. Hopefully it's decent. How are we doing? 17K from Andrew Luck's not bad. 10K here from Harkey. 26K from Devontae Parker. Why does he keep getting so much? He went to another Pro Bowl. All right. That's actually kind of nice. The offensive line is all over, what, 7K there? All over 7.5K. Not bad. Check out the defense, though. Anybody have a lot? I saw CJ Mosley is 14K. That's not bad. This guy's 10K. How about the corner? 8K. All right, not bad. So I'm going to spend this, and I'll see you guys in the game. We have to take on the Steelers here. I've had past experiences of losing to the Steelers a lot in the playoffs, and this will probably follow suit because they are 91 and we are an 85. I don't know. Maybe we can win. 27-9, 27-16, 27-25. What just happened there? We almost came back, but the team is horrible. They do not score until like the end of the game. They only got some touchdowns in the 3rd quarter. The first touchdown, I think, came in the 3rd quarter. This team is a detriment. Anyway, though, Andrew Luck, you know, not a terrible game. Not the greatest, though. Roethlisberger, you know, same kind of thing. He had 3 touchdowns, though. Rushing, Le'Veon Bell, 163 yards. Jay Ajayi actually did pretty well and had a touchdown. Jesse James had a touchdown, as did T.Y. Hilton. Who else had some? And Danny Amendola on the Steelers had 2 touchdowns. All right, check out tackles, though. John Simon had 12. Bud Dupree and Nick Kiwatowski had 9. 1 tackle for loss for John Simon. There's like a bunch of sacks. 2 from Barkevious Mingo. 1 from Jonathan Hankins, who is on the Steelers. I forgot about that. 1 from Bud Dupree and 1 from Cameron Hayward. And then 3 interceptions. 1 from Aaron Williams, Vontae Davis, and CJ Mosley. I'm in free agency now. I only have 13.86 mil. So let's see if there's anybody here that I want. Anthony Barr? I think I might bring in Anthony Barr. Okay, hold on. I wasn't expecting him to be there because we actually don't have a good outside linebacker. So, yeah, Anthony Barr is coming to the team. I don't have much money, but I'm still going to do it. Does he whatever, I'm going to bring him. I'll bring him to the team, see what happens. 95 points, is that enough? That is. Okay, so Anthony Barr is coming over to the squad. That's not bad there. So, that fills a decently sized hole. And now I think I know what I want to do in the draft. I hope this can work. And, you know, I'll see you guys there. We're in the draft, and I ended up trading up to the first pick for the, for the 49ers first pick here. I'm giving them my 9th pick, and this Rowland guy, I think this was like the 7th round wide receiver or 6th round something we drafted last year. And with this pick, I'm going to be taking a middle linebacker. My plan is to take this middle linebacker and then throw either CJ Mosley or Ryan Shazier out to whatever outside linebacker Anthony Barr isn't. I think he's a left out, so whatever. I'm probably going to throw either Ryan Shazier or CJ Mosley out to right outside linebacker, but this is the guy, Lester Grant. He looks very good. Please be good. 81 with quick. We actually had a good draft pick for once, so there we go. I'm going to be trading this pick away, hopefully to get like a 1st rounder or something next year, or a 2nd rounder next year. That's not bad because that's good value. I'll probably take that 2nd rounder next year, or this one. This one looks like the best because that's a 4th and a 6th as well. So I'll take that from the Browns, and with this pick, maybe I can take somebody. I don't know. I don't have anybody scouted, so I'm probably just going to be trading away all of these picks. The only player I really wanted was that linebacker, so I'll trade this one down probably for a 3rd rounder right there, a 3rd and a 7th. I'll take that, and then I don't even know how many more picks I have. Let me see. Hold on a second. Maybe I'll take some players. I'll trade down these next two, and I'll take some players in the 6th and the 7th rounds. We are in the 6th round. Let's go ahead and take some random players, see if any of them are good. This cornerback looks pretty fast and agile and stuff like that, but let's go with a wide receiver. Why not? Let's go with this guy. 66 overall. Look at that. That's actually not even that bad, because he's like 6'5" or 4 or something like that with like 91 speed. That's honestly not even that bad. That's pretty good for a user league. So with this pick, I'm going to be going with... Should I take another wide receiver? Nah, I haven't had good luck. What about this guy? Rashawn Obi? Rashawn Obi! 66 overall. Okay. Again, not even that awful. So, whatever. There's the draft. John Simon, a 3rd this year and next year for Keanu Neal. Basham or Basham, however you pronounce that name. And 2 3rd-rounders for Darius Slay. Here's the final season team. You know, I don't think I changed anything on the offense. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure this offense has pretty much been the same since the first season. This offense has been pretty solid, so there's no really need to change it. Here's the defense, though, which has pretty much been changing every year. So we got Anthony Barr now. We got Ryan Shazier playing right outside linebacker. I want this Grant guy to start at the number 1 linebacker. Keanu Neal's our safety. I moved this Brian guy over here to free safety. I'm starting him over Malik Hooker just because Brian has superstar development. You know, he's more potential. Darius Slay is a new number 1 corner, and everything else looks the same. Team looks pretty good, so I hope this team can play well. I don't know. I'm just going to sim straight to the end of the season, and we should make the playoffs again, because I think we just got better from the last 2 seasons. So yeah, hopefully we do that. At the end of the season, we made the playoffs once again, but we went 9-7. Again, we're only making the playoffs because this division is terrible. So, this team is very, very mediocre, apparently. 2-2 in the preseason. Regular season, lost the opening 2 games, beat the Panthers, though. We beat the Texans, lost to the Jaguars there, lost to the Buccaneers, beat the Bills and the Raiders, lost to the Falcons, and we had a decent win streak there. Lost to the Chargers, beat the Chiefs, and lost to the Titans for the last week. Alright, well, Aaron Rodgers wins another MVP. That's his 3rd in a row, I think. Andrew Luck does decently, you know. Less yards than last year, and I think less touchdowns, but also less interceptions, so, you know, pretty good season there. I'll take it. Jay Ajayi, though, 1,200 yards, 11 touchdowns. Gurley had 12 touchdowns out of the backup. T.Y. Hilton gets over 1,000 yards, as does Devontae Parker and Harkey. They all get over 1,000 yards and have at least 7 touchdowns each. Not bad at all. Check out sacks. These are the problems here. I think Anthony Costanzo has consistently played very badly, along with Clichy Osemele, even though Clichy Osemele is very good. Defense, though. Lester Grant at 150 tackles and 3 picks. That should totally be enough for Defensive Rookie of the Year. I at least hope so. Tackles for loss. We got 9 from Danny Shelton. Sacks, 15 from Barkevious Mingo. He's played very well for us. 10 from Daniel Hunter and 8 from Ryan Shazier and Anthony Barr. Not bad. Interceptions, we got 6 from Darius Slay, 3 from CJ Mosley, Lester Grant, and Vontae Davis, 2 from Brian, 1 from Anthony Barr, Keanu Neal, and Gary and Conley. Do we have any touchdowns at all? We did not get any. That's alright, though. We were 14th on offense. This offense has been pretty decent, you know, this whole entire time. What about defense, though? 29th. Okay. Those are our worst rankings, I think, but this is one of our better, tied for our best record, I guess. I don't expect to see Andrew Luck in this. Maybe AFC Offensive Player of the Year. There he is at number 6. Not bad. Duke Johnson made it. Wow. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Myles Garrett. Lester Grant comes in 4th. That's nice because, wait, this guy might be a rookie. I hope he's not. Maybe he isn't. I don't know. But he's in there. Our guy's in there. Offensive Rookie of the Year. I don't even think we have any offensive rookies. Defensive Rookie of the Year does go to Lester Grant. That's nice. Doesn't look like that guy from the Browns was a rookie. Best quarterback. Andrew Luck is number 5. Not bad. Best running back. Maybe Jay Ajayi makes it. He actually does at number 9. Best wide receiver. Devontae Parker gets in there at number 7. Best offensive lineman. Don't expect to see anybody from our team. They do not. Best D-line. Probably Barkevious Mingo. There he is. Number 4. What a beast. Best linebacker. Lester Grant actually makes it at number 7 there. Best defensive back. Darius Slay makes it up there. And best kicker. The kicker from our team did not make it. I don't even know who our kicker is, to be honest. But let's check out the experience. Hopefully the linebacker has a good amount. Here's the offense. Looks pretty decent. Most things are over 10K there. On the defense, our linebacker has 36K. This Brian guy is 38K. I figured he'd have a decent amount. Keanu Neal's not confident for some reason. Check out the specialist, though. I want to see what we have. Alright, Dustin Hopkins is our kicker. That's not bad. Alright, so I'm going to spend this, and then I'll see you guys in the game. Here's one last look at the team before we get into the playoff game. Looks pretty good. A lot of players got upgraded nicely. Here's the defense. This linebacker went up to a 90, but I want CJ Mosley. Yeah, I want CJ Mosley to start now. But yeah, the team looks pretty good. I'm just going to go right into the game. Hopefully we can win. I hope we can get at least one playoff win. And we're playing the Browns, so we have to beat the Browns. We're an 88, they are an 87. This team isn't the greatest, but that's alright. I'm actually going to throw on the colorless uniforms. Maybe they'll give me luck this time. So let's throw on the Colts, and let's throw on the Browns, and hopefully we can win. I think we might actually win this one, 36-10. Dustin Hopkins missed 2 extra points this game, I think, but 36-10. We got a playoff win. Okay, Deshaun Kaiser played abysmally. He had 1 touchdown, 1 interception, and only 151 yards with a 63.8 rating. Andrew Luck played well, though. Gurley and Ajayi both had over 95 yards. What kind of... Okay, that's strange. What was Gurley's long? Because maybe he just had like a crazy long run. Nope, it was only 8 yards. Okay, I don't know then. Receivers, Devontae Parker played pretty well. So did Harkey. Stanley Fenderson, whoever that is, had a touchdown. And Jack Doyle had a touchdown. Blocking, don't really care about that. Tackles, though. Rashawn Fleming had 20 tackles. 13 from Christian Kirksey and 10 from Caleb Brantley. 3 tackles for loss for Caleb Brantley. No sacks the whole game. The interception came from Brian. In the divisional round here, we have to take on the Steelers. I'm okay with if we lose now because at least we won a game. We are 91 overall. They are at 92. I'm going to throw on the color rush uniforms again, though, because they seem to be good luck because we won our last game. So let's do this, and then hopefully we can take down the Steelers. Maybe we can get a touchdown here. 17-13. We need a stop and a touchdown right at the end of the game here. We actually did that. Wow, 20-23, though. They made a field goal? Really? How long of a field goal was that? Because it was snowing. How long of a field goal was this? I need to see a few highlights. 52-yard field goal in the snow. What a kick by Chris Boswell there. Anyway, though, we almost were able to bring that one back. Andrew Luck actually had a decent game. Almost 300 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. Big Ben did not throw an interception, so he definitely played a bit better. Rushing, Le'Veon Bell had a great game once again. Jay Ajayi actually did decently, and Gurley had another touchdown. Receiving, Devontae Parker led the game in catches and yards. Yeah, nope, yeah, he did. My fault. Nick Kwiatkowski keeps moving around teams, I think. Actually, no. Was he on the Steelers before? I'm not even too sure. He had 10 tackles and 9 from Barkevious Mingo. I feel like he was on a different team last season or something. I don't remember, though. Tackles for loss, 2 from Jonathan Hankins and 1 from Cameron Hayward. 1 sack. Nope, 1.5 sacks from Barkevious Mingo. 1 sack from Stephon Tuitt. And then a half from Anthony Jefferson, TJ Watt, and Lester Grant. Interceptions, 1 from Joe Hayden. Sadly, this team was horrible in the playoffs, and I cannot make it to a Super Bowl. I say this every time at the end of all these rebuilds because I just can't make it to a Super Bowl. It's so hard. Anyway, though, hope you guys enjoyed this video. There's the overalls. I think it said 97 offense, 93 defense. One of our worst teams, but still pretty decent. The Colts definitely have a rough team. The rebuild, though. So yeah, decent team here. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon.